A lot more people don't understand how close we are to using cryptocurrencies on a large scale. I'm going to break that down in this video along with a very interesting event on the XRP price chart. Guys, make sure you watch this whole video. A lot of people have been waiting for this moment to finally arrive. Your help is very much appreciated as always. Thanks a lot. Thank you to everyone who liked the movies and signed up for the channel. These two easy things help me a lot. Also, if you know a good place to buy XRP, please let me know. You can find my favorite exchange in the video's description. Still, those of you who are into it are really into it, and I hope you enjoy the blog. First, I wanted to give you a quick heads up about the next few days. I might not be able to do live streams all the time, especially coming up to XRP Vegas. I want to thank everyone very much. People tell me all the time how much they love the live streams, and that pretty much makes my day. All of you, I just want to say thank you. Thanks, but I'm sorry that there won't be any live shows for about a week. Who knows, something crazy might happen, and I'll have to go live. However, I will be traveling soon, so I just want to let everyone know about that. Tell everyone who usually watches the lives that I'm fine and nothing bad happened. I should still be putting out movies. I'm kind of making movies while talking to different people in XRP Vegas. I think some of the people I talk to in Vegas will be fun for you all. I am going to post those videos, just keep an eye out for that. Thank you again, and we'll get back to normal as soon as XRP Vegas is over. I'd like to start by talking about formal adoption. For a long time, one of the main things I've been trying to get people to pay attention to is why cryptocurrency usage hasn't been as high as many people would like it to be. And the main reason has been, well, maybe two main reasons. There is control, of course, and a split between two different systems in the second one. It's really important to try to picture this, and I say it a lot. We have the old banking heritage rails over here right now, right? And this is where the value in trillions of dollars is. There isn't much value in these new Bitcoin rails, right? We now have these new lines that are so fast that value can go from point A to point B in an instant. We have trillions to quadrillions of dollars over here, but it can't go that fast, right? These things don't work well with it. Everything is on the old legacy system. Next, we need to move the value from this place to this one. We've been having a hard time with that for a long time, even though it sounds easy. We're having a really tough time moving the value from the old system to these new lines. And there are many reasons for that, right? You can blame rules and laws. Some older banks don't want to get rid of their rails, which is what you can blame them for, right? They'd like to keep using the lines that they own and run. You can give a million reasons why it hasn't happened. It doesn't matter to me though, because I think it's happening right now. We will see a big change in the next couple of years. That will be the first big step from the old system to the new one. It includes money. Tokenizing money seems to be the first thing that everyone wants to do. Pay attention to what I say there about first thing, because I think it will end up being everything. To get these tokenized forms of value onto the blockchain, or take these old forms of value and tokenize them and put them onto the blockchain, there will be crazes like the stablecoin craze we're seeing now. There will also be a bond craze and so on. But look at this. This came out this morning. Many big US banks are looking into putting out a joint crypto stablecoin. These banks include JP Morgan Chase, Bank of America, Citigroup, and Wells Fargo. Hey, that was a bit strangely worded. We are looking into the problem. In any case, the fact that JP Morgan, Bank of America, Citi, and Wells Fargo want to make a stablecoin is shocking in and of itself. This means that trillions and trillions of dollars are being put into these blockchain environments, and cryptocurrency technology is being fully adopted. This is banks moving their fiat dollars from the old legacy rails to the DLT blockchain rails, which is what we just talked about at the beginning of the movie. This is the start of the change. It looks like the old guard has given up and said, hey, we need something better. We're moving on. It's like this is that big event. It's unbelievable that this is happening right in front of our eyes. I'll also bring up JP Morgan Chase, right? They had a note saying, hey, if XRP wins this case against the SEC without any damage, it's probably about to become widely used. They also work with Bank of America, which has been a partner for a long time. Ripple is also used for custody by Citi, which is another interesting player in the Ripple environment. Hi, Wells Fargo. There are many links to Ripple. Will this make it through the XRP ledger? We'll see. Well, I think maybe, but no matter what, the fact that these banks are now giving up and saying, you know what, it makes it seem real. We need this. We have to stop using these old tools right away. We need to get better. We can't stay competitive if we don't get something that works better. That's exactly what's going on right now, and it's happening in more places and with more people than seems likely. For example, a new story in Cointelegraph says that banks are issuing stablecoins. Look at this. We just learned that the DTCC seems to be sending orders through Hidden Road. Here's something else that's really important. Hidden Road is now Ripple. These big banks might be able to use Hidden Road to clear their transactions through the XRP database. This is a great case for the middle ground, right? When things like this happen, these institutions clear all of these big payments and deals that involve big amounts of money like foreign exchange, stocks, and more. How do you make crypto more liquid so that these trades can happen? This is where it all begins, and what really excites me about this is that these new coin systems are starting to work with the old ones. Now we know what we've been missing out on all this time. It was always like, oh cool, a brand new protocol. Coins and blockchain can do this. Yes, that's possible. To be clear, when will it start to be integrated? We can see those mergers taking place right in front of us. And people are really interested in it happening for the first time ever. Not only is it interesting, it's also happening, right? The connections are being put in place. We've been waiting for this big moment for a long time. They are finally telling you that you were right. We're going to use this. You can't use anything else. This is the best thing we have. Nothing else can move a small amount of money from point A to point B in less than 3 seconds. In an instant, nothing else can clear a bond to a stock, to a currency, to a cryptocurrency. These tools have a lot of power. You keep hearing that this isn't just an asset class where you can hold Bitcoin and that's it. Not at all. The very fact that these banks want to make stablecoins shows that this business is about a lot more than just holding an asset. It's how useful these networks are in many ways. That is what makes it so appealing. You also have brand new assets thanks to that very deep technology stack that changes the way money moves in a big way. On the new system, XRP is that brand new currency. In the heart of this brand new space-age system is this decentralized, neutral piece of liquidity that has properties that are good for everyone in that system. Something new is coming out that we have never seen before. And I really believe it will be very valuable, maybe even more valuable than any object we've ever thought of. Now I'd like to quickly look at the XRP price chart, because the move we've been waiting for is beginning to happen. And XRP clearly finding itself and coming back to this support is what we've been paying attention to. So XRP went up right after this, and it looks like XRP will start to follow Bitcoin. That means the price of XRP is going up and coming up to Bitcoin in the market. I went into a lot of detail about this in my video from last night, where I also talked about XRP itself. XRP is going to follow Bitcoin here, which is one of the main points I was trying to make. Check out Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin is getting close to a new all-time high from my point of view.